Hi guys, doing a follow-up to my earlier video. I wanted to show you, have a universal crank handle by Autolock. You can see the information there. This was incredibly expensive. I think it was like 100 plus shipping per side, and that is the handle. Nice thing is it comes with universal pieces on it, so that it in theory fits every type of door. I also bought these, which I thought I was going to be able to get away with. These are made by somebody who sells them on eBay. I'll get the information. And the problem is that the spline that's on there is not going to fit the handle. And so I'm having to go with, now you can see the OEM original spline there, but my stock handle won't even go over this crazy thing. So these were $59 a piece, I think, and I thought I was going to be able to use them, and not going to happen. So I will have to default to this, but again, you'll have to, bear with me here. But I had to tear the whole thing back apart. Now I got a little bit better perspective on how this. In the last video I said, the power regulator had to go in behind the wing, and it still does, but it turns out that if you kick the wing bar back, it'll pivot at this point right here. If you kick it back, then you can get enough clearance down here that you can slide the motor in and out, because I had to end up taking this door back apart. Because if you do this conversion, the very first thing that has to go in is the electric door switch, period. You have to drill it from the backside and then screw it in. I'm in the process of only threaded in one screw so far, but basically you have to bolt it to the outside of the door and then wire it up. And then you can put the power window pieces inside the door. It's kind of a origami to get the darn thing together, but hopefully this is going to turn out pretty good. Okay guys. We had to rip the door completely apart and put it all back together again just to get this handle on here. And basically this is a knob that I spent $4,000 on. Not literally, but you get the picture. And basically this allows me to put my retro handle back on the truck. Wired it up here just as an experiment. We got a jump box running it because I haven't done the wiring yet on the thing, but I can show you. So just power and ground, and now you go down, does that. Look, it's almost an express all by itself because it sticks. That's what I get for a $4,000 electric handle, is binding action. That's just awesome. But there it goes up and down. Thank you, Autolock, for your wonderful switch that binds. That's awesome. So when I'm going to finish this thing, I'm going to run the wires basically through the door, and then I'm going to put in this item, which I've managed to lose. This is a raceway for the wiring. I'm going to basically run it inside here. I'm going to end up cutting it in half because it's just simply too long for what I'm trying to do. But the power and the ground will travel through this wire into this hole, and then we'll take it from this hole and we'll get it to ignition on and ground. And then that should do it. And then we'll bolt the thing back together and we'll be done. This wire, by the way, is for the mirror. There's a arrow on the mirror that lights up when I get it wired to the turn signal. So that hasn't been done. We'll get to that sooner or later, and you guys might be in for a treat. I'm thinking about buying a module in here that will give me wireless remote entry, wireless window up and down, and express up and down. And if I do that, I'll be demoing it in the next few weeks. So thanks for watching.